Hi, welcome back. It has been a long time since I make anything, and I apologize. I've been dealing with some stuff in my life, but a while ago, someone approached me and they asked, when is your next podcast? And I apologize because I haven't been active lately, and I'm trying to go back in track. And in this episode, I'll be reading a draft that I wrote a couple months ago, and I actually uploaded it on my Instagram, but I strangely did not post it here on Spotify. And welcome to this new setup. There's my partner here. Their name is Greenie. And I've decided to, Greenie is falling asleep. And I decided to make this as a video now. Right? Yeah. So, me and my partner Greenie will be reading you a draft that I wrote a couple months ago. And I'm going to put this on Spotify. So I hope that you guys would love it. I'm going to read it. And then maybe later on, after I finish it, I would give you my thoughts about it and the reason why I wrote it. Enjoy. We love who we love. Who do you love? What do you love? How do you love? When did you feel love? Where did it happen? I think all of those questions have been ringing in my head for a while. I've been questioning on the things that I love, the things that I love doing, and the people that I love. But the ultimate question is, why do you love? I was reading the Symposium by Plato a while ago. I haven't finished it, but it made me reflect on a lot of things on love. Most of the arguments in the book suggest us that love is a desire for good and beauty, but what do we know exactly? I think love works in complex and subjective ways. People love differently. People are attracted to different things. I used to think that to be in love, I need to know the reasons behind that feelings. Is it because of their characters, their ambition, their sense of humor, or their mind? However, humans are complex living things. Those things are factors towards the things that they love. And those things are factors towards the person that they are. We can never know for sure on why we are attracted to certain people. Is it the clothes they wear? The tones they use when they speak? The touches they put towards themselves? Or the stories they slowly tell you as you got to know each other better? I always thought that I should explain everything. I should explain why and how I fall for someone. I thought that I would be able to tell who I should love and when it should happen in my life. But lately, those things don't work out so well. I don't know anything about love. I have zero idea. I thought I should limit myself and fall for the criteria I have made for myself. I thought that I should love people based on the standards I made for myself. Well, like I said, life is filled with surprises, right? So, no. When it comes to love, those standards you thought you would live by doesn't apply to your love life. Love doesn't work out that way. Or does it? You fall for unexpected people in unexpected times. You fall for people who broke your standards in life, but they change your love languages. You fall for people who don't see you the way you want to be seen. You fall for people who mistreated you, but you thought that they are worth every shot you have. You fall for people who makes you feel confused about yourself. You fall for people who makes you overthink your worth. They are right. Love makes you blind. Love makes you broke your own rules. Love makes you question yourself. Love makes you wonder what ifs. Love makes you drunk with every shot it has given you. Love makes you feel worthless because they don't want you. Love makes you blue. But they're also right about other things. Love makes you crazy. Love makes you giggling like a little kid. Love makes you happy with the tiny things that reminded you of them. Love makes you high. It makes you red. It makes you you. Surprising, isn't it? After years of locking yourself in, you suddenly have this desire to open yourself up. After years of hiding yourself behind a mask, you suddenly have this drive to show them who is behind the wheel. To be naked in front of them. To be the real you. It makes you believe in the unanswerable things. It makes you feel like yourself again. It makes you talking endlessly. It makes you laugh on the unfunny things. Silly, but somehow it happens. Everything they do is charming. Everything they do is beautiful. Everything they say is interesting. Everything about them is mesmerizing. You want to be with them all the time. You want to take care of them, to make them feel like themselves whenever they are with you, to make them feel at peace, to make them feel at home. Despite all of those bruises they wear, despite all of those tears they hide, despite all of those scars they buried, you will show them that you love them either way. Maybe love isn't so bad. Maybe love isn't that painful. Maybe love isn't too heartbreaking. Maybe love is draining because we made them drain ourselves. Love could be fun. Love could be fulfilling. Love could be wonderful. Love could be something that you fight for. It could be the thing worth waking up for. It could be your new inspiration. It could be one of your purposes. It could be your new excitement in life. Remind yourself that love is a beautiful thing. Love could be more beautiful than you thought. Love shouldn't be a limit for who you are as a person. Love should be expressed in ways you never thought possible. Love them if you love them. Love it if you love it. Love the moment if you do love the moment. Love the feelings if you do love it. Don't deny it. It will only make things worse. Don't run away from it. It will only make you tired. We love who we love. We love what we love. We love how we love. There's nothing logical about it. Not everything has to be explained. Not everything has to be hurtful. Not everything has to be limited. Not everything has to make sense. Accept the experience you're experiencing. Accept the love you're sharing. Accept the love you're loving. Because it's a beautiful thing. Happy 19 February 2024, 11:33 a.m. Wow, I just realized it was in February. That's the writing. I actually felt a lot of energy from reading that. Okay. I hope that you enjoyed that. Now let's dive into the reason or the inspiration behind that. Well, this was in February. A lot of things had happened since then. I think during the month of February, I was experiencing something I never thought possible. I've always been this I think ever since college, I was like, I'm going to focus on myself. I'm going to work on myself. I'm going to have a lot of activities, and I'm going to go out of my comfort zone and try this, try that, do this, do that. And having a crush or loving something, not something, but loving someone isn't in the bucket list. Wasn't in the bucket list. I never thought yeah, maybe I should just keep myself busy, and there's no room for that. But like I said in the writing and the things that I've said, you can never predict anything in this life. Sometimes, like one day, you would just have your normal daily life, and then suddenly tomorrow, maybe a couple days or a couple weeks, there will be someone that would surprise you with the feelings you never thought possible. And at first I was like, no, I should focus on myself, I should focus on this work. But the thing is, that's not how love works. You don't force it, it just comes naturally, and most of the time unexpected. And I think one of the other inspiration for this writing is that, do you know the feelings of like maybe you're afraid that one day you wouldn't love the things that you're loving right now? Because I think I've been thinking about that, and I was sort of anxious about it. I was like, no, I should still love the things that I'm still loving today until like the end of my life. That's too far, but you know what I'm trying to say. So if you're loving something, if you're loving someone, if you're loving anything right now, enjoy it, embrace it. I think I was so caught up in like the unexpected things that I did have this crush on someone, and then I kind of neglected it for a while because I thought, no, I shouldn't have this feeling because I should focus on myself. But the thing is, it doesn't happen that way. If you have those feelings, love, or even at least the other emotions like anger, anything that you're feeling, embrace it, and feeling it would makes you better. If you run away from it, you wouldn't at least know the taste of that. And it's okay if you don't love the things that you did love before, and it's okay if you love new things that you didn't love before, and it's definitely okay if one day you don't love the things that you're loving today. And I think we're so caught up in like, oh, there's a certain standards on who we should love and what time we should love, or this certain spectrum of like how we should behave and how we should react towards love, that we don't embrace it, and we don't try to feel everything that we're feeling. I think those feelings are valid in their own ways, and for you, if you do love those people, love them. If you love the things that you're doing right now, love it. Because it's a beautiful thing. It's so beautiful to have this feeling and to have this purpose to love. I think as long as it is consensual, as long as it is respectful, okay? Just because you love someone doesn't mean you should force them to love you. That doesn't work that way. This is not my intention. My intention is saying that love them, embrace your feelings within, but you don't force people to love you. You don't force people to like reciprocate your feelings. That's not what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is that the feelings that you have within, I'm so sorry, the feelings that you have within should be embraced, and you should cherish that, and you should be proud of that. And it doesn't matter if they don't love you, as long as you do love them. And I think that's okay. I think it's kind of like, do you know this feelings of do you know this thoughts of like, there's a butterfly around the sunflower, right? The butterfly is like flying like this, right? For example, I'm the sunflower. Well, I'm the sunflower. I'm just kidding. For example, I'm the sunflower, and there's like a butterfly around me. Like, this butterfly resembles your love. For example, you are surrounding someone that you love, which is a sunflower. But that doesn't mean the sunflower has to like revolves around has to fly to around the butterflies, right? Just because you love something doesn't mean you need them, or you want, or like you force them to also to do the things that you do towards them. It doesn't work that way. If you do that, there will be a lot of problems. But yeah, what I'm trying to say is that if you do love someone, if you do love something, if you do love certain things that you want to do, your hobbies, or the things that you truly want to do in life, do that. But I hope that you would embrace that and not force yourself towards this expectation that they would love you back, or the things that you love would like reciprocate you in any way. I think when you do share it purely and try it your best to not have any expectation. I know it's human, it's okay, it's human, it's okay, but at least take time to sort of like understand yourself and why you love those things. And it's okay if it doesn't make sense. Like for example, if I love Greenie and I don't have this explanation on why I love this little people and that's okay. It's okay to not have this reason behind the things that you love. I mean, it's love. I think I've learned that I don't have to explain those things. So I hope that you would embrace those unknown, those things that doesn't make sense, but you do have those things. And yeah, that's it for this podcast. I'm sorry if I offended you in any way. That's not my intention. But I do hope that you would take something out of this, hopefully the positive way, in your own definition of positive. But those are just my thoughts. And I think ever since February, a lot of things have happened in my life, and I embrace a lot of those things. So if you do have the feelings right now, whatever feelings you have, embrace it. Not only the love, but also the heartbreaks. I think heartbreaks also built who we are today. So that is all for this episode. Thank you very much for listening to Epi Disposable, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye.